Hello YouTubers, and welcome to part 3, and let's get to it, opening each of the metal zone. On the right is the factory one, the reference unit, on loan by Anwar. On the left is the one belongs to Khalid, Anwar's friend. There's nothing wrong with taking screw in whether it's clockwise or zigzag or counterclockwise. It's just my style. I like to screw and unscrew in such way, so nothing to do with anything tone or specialty effects. So this let's give it a once over look. I notice or we notice, let's put it here, and then yeah, let's put it against the plastic itself so that we can see. Yeah, let's put it in such a way so that we have a better comparison of the two in terms of already we see some parts missing from the outer zone, which is we see a hole here, another hole there, and one more hole there. So 3 component has been omitted. This looks to be soldered, maybe due to somebody wants to strengthen the soldering, the pads, the component attachment to the board. Nothing wrong with that. It's not gonna affect anything. Yeah, the board is showing. Let's look at the metal zone board reference to the manual itself. So I have a, so it looks very similar to this version, whereby it's PCB number 2293017RT, one of two. There's 2 board actually for in this metal zone, which is the control boards and the main board. So this modded one matches this. I think it's the same here. I think it looks the same. Maybe the last lettering, which is RT, and this one is showing RO is the batch number or the production line. Maybe they go on several line because these things are very hot selling. It is bought I think globally on a daily basis. Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, so let's put this aside and look at the visual difference of both. How do we do this? So we can see this is missing. This is C16 missing, and there are changes on the I've seen a lot of Japanese, not Japanese, I see a lot of Boss Stormbox uses this kind of capacitor. It's very local to them. It's maybe it's easier for them to source their own vendor parts, supplier, this kind of thing is very popular. This is a kind of a polyester capacitor. Not sure whether I can use a polypropylene in place of polyester, both in the film capacitor family. Hope if I cannot find the exact material and value to correct this, I may have to go the polypropylene way. So we can see let me elevate this more. Yeah, this is better. We can see we have a bit of light and we can see things. Yeah. So the most of the capacitor are replaced. I'm sure they are changed to a different value. And I see two LED here. It's supposed to have two diodes. I have looked through the schematic. These are 1S133, which are not very common here. So I'm going to use maybe 1N4148 because from what I saw on the datasheet itself, is more or less has the I believe the same forward or reverse voltage, and the wattage is very close to each other. So I'm going to use that. Whether or not it affects the performance of the modded performance of the correction job remain to be seen later on. We have to look at the scope again and verify the output signal, and simulating all the procedures given. So yeah, so I see I hope they are using both are using a 8 watt resistor, which is very small. This is very hard for me myself to read. So I notice there's one different here. The the modder, the modifier, or the person that had modified this chose to use a quarter watt here. So it is detectable by my eyes. If we were to use this size, it's going to be hard for me to detect whatever, because it's hard to read the color code. It's very small. So yeah, we have an electrolytic here for the factory one, and for the outer zone it was replaced by a polypropylene, I believe. Yeah, so most that I can see is, yeah, including the one inside here also is was changed. Yeah, I hope you can see this. I have to do it this way. If I were to do it this way, we don't have light on top shining from above. Yeah, why not I try? And then we don't have a lot of slack for this wire to totally flatten the board on the bench. So I hope there's no changes or component change on the board itself, or I may have to open these two and verify. We don't want to be ordering partially, and then later on we want to install the thing and then found out there's some more changes done on the control board. So I'm going to open the other board, and yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else than what's obvious, clearly seen in the video. Value also is different. For instance, I had a look this earlier. This is what is this? This is C17 on the modded one is 10 nanofarad, as opposed to the original one, C16 is 47 nanofarad. So all of these changes are to do in the signal path and the and affecting the tone stack or the EQ of the pedal itself, and getting the sound or the visual that you've seen in video 2. So I think I'm going to yeah, let's not do this video longer than it should. So I'm going to dismantle the top board and have a look The plan is I'm going to use whatever there is, whatever I can say that is comfortable with the boss mindset of parts choice. That is, I'm going to go for Japanese company parts manufacturer, so that it is uh, it is at home with the design, or at home with the mentality or the mindset of the core design of the MetaZone itself. So I hope you understand my English. Quite a long word to explain something simple. So in a way that I don't want to use anything that is just can do. No, no. I'm going to choose the component carefully, and make sure the make sure the material is the same. If not, the appearance, the material, and of course the value must be accordingly. And if for some reason, if I cannot get the exact value, such as the diode earlier on that I show you, those two, I think those are D3 and D4 on the schematic, I will sort an replacement, which is the common one, and I just may have to be happy with the such a choice. Yeah. Not sure whether that is the plate. The plate is double-sided. Okay, this is the factory one. There's some more polyester caps there, so let's hope that this the same here is not replaced. So I'm seeing yeah, very positive. Nothing was replaced on the control unit itself. Let me show you as a proof, in a way that I can. Let's put something to yeah, good enough. How come this can go behind? Yeah. So on the outer zone, the modded metal zone, there's two more polyester cap there, and two resistor, and I'm seeing the same here. It has the same look, so I'm guessing it's the same value, and it is a stock. Yeah, not much change actually for the board. Both board look more or less identical, except for the marking and the metal zone. MT2 VR board numbers is slightly different. Yeah, there's a hole there, extra hole, not sure for what. Let me yeah. So that's it for this video. This is already taken many minutes of your time, and yeah, I think we can have a better look at the mod. I'm not going to write down or jot down whatever mod this mod is all about. I don't like this kind of thing. If you are into mods, then more power to you. I'm not interested in modding pedal. If you don't like the pedal, then don't buy the pedal. If you like the pedal for what it is, then yeah, then you buy the pedal. Modding can be good, but I mean, if you are selling the pedal later on, just revert the condition back to its original condition. Because when people see this, if you are selling something like this, if you're selling this, if you're displaying this for sale, people is going to expect, yeah, buying a metal zone without knowing what's done internally. So you better be honest with the condition, the status of the pedal itself. And in an ideal world, you should scrape off this metal zone, put something else, because it's not a metal zone. Though it looks like a metal zone, but it's not a metal zone. So you can mislead people by not changing or not putting clear that the pedal has been modded. And again, the majority, including me myself, if I were to buy, if I see this selling maybe $5, I'm expecting a metal zone sound with a metal zone character, not an outer zone or a mega zone or a K-pop zone, that kind of thing. I expect it to sound, because without saying, whoever that's selling this is gonna expect people to believe that it is a metal zone until it is announced otherwise. Yeah. So that's it for today. I'm going to jot down the components, numbers on paper, and then try to get yeah, let's have a closer look at the board itself so you can see. Yeah. Missing parts, replaced, but all the brown or gray. Is this brown or gray in English? Not sure. So these are the replaced, most of the capacitor and one resistor. Luckily I can see one resistor here was switched. Hopefully there's no surprise hidden under that cable, array of cable. Yeah. So this is the original one. Yeah, so you can see the diode over there is a pair of LED. This here is a diode. That's it for this video, part 3. Next we're going to go into the parts replacement. I have yet to order the parts for this. I'm going to get to it as fast as I can. This is fast money. We need to do this very fast so I can earn. And bye bye.